Hi, hi. Oh, whatever. Sorry. I just noticed that I painted my nails. I didn't notice I painted my nails today, but fact one, important. I did paint my nails today. I just noticed I already broke this one and fucked it up. But that's how it goes. Hi everyone. Hi Future of Corpse. Yes. Well, sickness got some points in for sure. That's why I was not streaming last week. Sickness kind of was kicking my butt. I was very sick for a few days. I did a lot of vomiting. Um, but am in fact feeling better today, which is good. Because I want to play more Pyre. I've thought a lot about Pyre. I want to play more Pyre. And maybe some spike volleyball if we redeem the points for it. But who knows? We could see. Um, so yeah, today's been a lot better than last Tuesday was because I'm able to do things. I did a work day. I did dinner. I finished watching the My Adventures with Superman cartoon. Tony and I finished watching that. It was very good. I like that show a lot. I'm like dressed. I've been dressed all day. Uh, Behind the scenes secret is normally I get dressed maybe like a couple hours before stream if we're lucky. Uh, makeup on minutes before stream normally. But today I've been dressed all day. I put this on at like 11 or whatever. So, I'll maybe be dressed for 12 whole hours and like okay, the makeup's been on for like an hour instead of a minute, not all day, but still, we take those. And I did it quick, and I did a good job. I think it looks good, and I feel pretty today. Um, I just got this is another new shirt, and I like it. A lot. I think I like this color on me a lot. Other news. I started fucking with the lighting in here and stuff right before stream. 45 minutes, 30 minutes before stream, because I hate the way this microphone casts this shadow on me all the time. And bad news, didn't fix the problem. The light is moved maybe 2 inches to the left, because that's all I could do. Ideally, it'd be like right here. It's currently right here, if you try to follow along. Like kind of behind your camera, but a little bit to the right of the camera. Ideally, it'd be like a little bit over here, but I don't really have room behind my desk for shit, and I'm gonna have to go digging for weirder tripods that do better right angles than this does or something. But also changed I turned off the auto white balance on this camera because it was being kind of weird after I fucked with the lighting and moved the camera around and stuff. So maybe I look like shit now. Who knows? I may make crumples. And then there's something else about my light. I found out that my light has a migraine trigger mode where it literally just flashes as quickly as possible. And I've never cycled through the dumb like blue, pink, green, ooh, rainbow, whatever. If I click that button long enough, it's just I have a migraine. Luckily, turn that off quick. But good to know that self-destruct button's on there. But yes, Pyre Day. Recap what was happening in Pyre. I need one of these too because it's been 2 weeks because I was sick last week. We we met some new friends. We met Lil Birdie and we met the young lady or whatever. Who we named, and I don't remember what we named her. It was like May or Faye or Ray. It was Ray. I remember it was Ray because it's Ray like. Oh, they're just off screen. Ray like they'd be right there. This little stuffed kitty cat, and I talked about the stuffed kitty cat, and we had a little bird who's really fast and definitely, you know, Rookie. Rookie was the bird's name because Tony made a Rookie Rush joke, which was like Digimon card games Rookie Rush. So I remembered that name. Kind of just making our way through. We met the bard person who's all weird and mysterious. What else did we do? We beat the snake team. We beat the Australian dog team. We're not going to talk about that part. And yeah, we're just kind of continuing on. Lots and lots of reading and stuff. I did go back and I noticed that my camera was like covering some of the portrait art. So I moved it to be in the top middle. No idea if that's going to be any better. It might be worse. So you all please let me know when things look shitty like that, you know? I want things to look nice. Even if shitty is an over-exaggeration. What is this? Why do I have that? Sorry, I'm looking at the OBS scene and all the shit I have for game capture. Which doesn't make sense. But, okay. We got a little drink of water. Because I'm going to be talking a lot. And unless any of you have stuff you would like to discuss before we get into the game, hopefully you are both doing well. And anyone else who is here and not chatted yet, hopefully you all are doing well and uneventful enough to continue on and not feel like, I don't know, not feel like we're missing out on the gossip or whatever, you know? So I'm going to go desktop audio on, and we're going to go there, transition. You can see and hear me and the game, correct? I'm going to do a little refresh over here because I also rearranged a bunch of my streamer dashboard, whatever, panels, whatever they call them. For some reason it didn't update. My report is that I'm a third of the way through. Cyber's the, ooh, okay. Hold on, this is important. We're back to full screen for this. How are you liking it? Which Digimon stand out positively? Which Digimon stand out negatively? This is important. I need these kinds of updates. I'm putting you on the spot. Nothing on the stream continues until you answer these questions. We will sit in silence if we have to. I like it more than Pokemon. We take that. Number 1 is Raremon. Interesting. That's a cool favorite pick. Any reason Raremon is your favorite? And also last place is Gold Numamon. Well, you know, fair. Kind of like a, duh, obviously, yeah, they're supposed to suck kind of answer. And like, you know, if your answer is like, oh, my least favorite's fucking Terriermon, then more to talk about there. Then, Gold Numamon kind of suck. Raremon is a sick and disgusting freak. So is Gold Numamon. So why is one of them good and one of them is bad? They are both sick and disgusting freaks. Is something about Gold Numamon not sick or disgusting or freaky? Or what? I'm going to click back into Pyre just so we have a little background noise while I harass Future Worm Corpse in full screen mode. What's the distinction? Why is one a sick and disgusting freak and the other is bad? Pyre's got some good music, huh? Hi, EGP. We're about to get started, but I'm harassing Future Worm Corpse about their Digimon playing. Gold Numamon is not a good type of freak. Why? Because they're too popular? Numamon you already knew. It's the freak you know, so it's not interesting. They're freaky, but not strange because of familiarity. How are you today, EGP? I am just gonna, instead of harassing Future Worm Corpse for her, I am gonna click back into Pyre, and we will get started. Oh, if my controller does work. You gasped when you first saw Raremon. Yeah, but like, why? Also, Raremon in the Digimon card game realm of things, there's a Raremon that was only, it was not in a pack, it was just a promo card. Currently, quite good in a deck that's very good, and therefore expensive. what were we doing specifically? I think we had just won a game. We were going to a place or something. Ramon is a canonical rotting corpse. Yeah, that means they're not warm. And they're a past warm corpse. They should be your enemy. We love non-eventful days. Non-eventful days are great in how we get through it. You need a lot of non-eventful days, so that the eventful days still feel eventful and special, and you're not stressed out all the time by big events, because big events can be stressful. The Lone Minstrel. I don't remember anyone's voices. Other thing to note, it's been 2 weeks. I don't remember anyone's voices. I maybe can get the main 3. Okay, Future World Corpse. Now you're going to be harassed about Haikyuu. How much Haikyuu have you watched? I do remember the Australian voice. We'll keep trying, I guess, if they show up. We'll do our best. I have mentioned that elsewhere, and people have gone back and looked at that VOD, so awesome for me. That's gonna be how I hit it big. I'm gonna start making like TikToks of me terrible at voices. Okay. I don't remember the minstrel voice at all. Like, this character I couldn't even begin. I think they were maybe like a little pompous. That sound right? We're gonna go with pompous. And if we just find a voice again, that's cool. If we find a completely different voice, that's okay too. We'll figure it out. Greetings, reader. It's good to see you are here, for there is something that I wish to tell you privately. Do you have a moment? I shall not keep you long, though I know your time is precious. The Lone Minstrel wishes to tell you something about the rites. Yeah, we'll hear him out. You bid him to continue and make clear your interest in whatever he has to say. Very well, and thank you for your time. And I should further note, matters that pertain directly to the rites I must reveal to you alone, for thus I am obliged, not obligated. In any case, when you confronted the withdrawn and witch, you might recall that she tended to invoke a certain name. The Astralborn. I hesitate to say it even now. You would be forgiven if you took the ravings of for mere nonsense. However, her words, as it turns out, ring with a certain truth. I don't know how to. I can't begin to say that name. Udmilte. I don't know. We're gonna just kind of mumble over it. Before the union of the 8 scribes, when first they found themselves here in the downside, this land was even less hospitable, if that can be believed. It was ruled over by the greater Titans. The one called Yshurf was the eldest and most fearsome of the lot. Just the same, the scribes managed to defeat it. They later used their own hide and eager to bind the Book of Rites. Udmilde. We're gonna... Udmilde? I don't know how to read what you put. I can't distinguish the I's and the L's and any other letter that is in that middle one. Udmilde? However, I'm just gonna pronounce the YS like East, because that's the Falcom RPG series. Ishlok sounds good enough to me. However, Ishlok did not truly die, for by some accounts it seems to be incapable of death. The creature is regenerating even now, though very, very slowly. Its vow is to devour the land and everything in it. Only then can it return to whatever plane that banished it to ours. So, in a way, it is an exile, just like you. If ever should the creature be reborn, it shall be many ages hence. Thus, the raisings of Udmilde are more or less inconsequential for a while. See, I can't pronounce the normal words either. the history of Islak is inexorably linked to their rites, and therefore must be known. I trust your research of the book shall lead you to discover more in time. I hope all of this is some reassurance, and now I leave you for more immediate concerns. I shall go check to see how everyone is faring in this time. He heads out in the evening, bidding you a good rest of the... Oh, he heads out into the evening, bidding you a good rest of the evening. Can we do this thing? I don't remember her voice at all. I forgot she was a character. Anyone remember her voice at all? If you say, I'll sharpen your band. Me neither. Okay. We'll just start again and find one. My lovely reader. Oh, maybe it was like dejected and like non-emotional. For my lovely reader comes to me again. To what do I owe the pleasure? Okay, I can't do this yet. Challenge her to practice. Let's ask her what's on her mind. I do appreciate the effort to make small talk with me, reader. Anything to break from the monotony of staring into the void within this place. Not that I could see it if I tried. She laughs at this, or perhaps at herself. Certainly, I could talk with my fellow Beyonders trapped here they are with me. You might expect that we will all keep each other company. There is just one problem there, however. We are all sick of one another. She laughs, perhaps not at her joke, but instead at her predicament. I do not exaggerate to some extent. Or I do exaggerate to some extent, but there is certain truth in this. We have been stuck together long enough that we have grown more distant rather than more close. But I had best not wear out my welcome with the likes of you, as I have long since done with all the others. So carry on, for if those fools with whom you travel learn something, come bring them forth to me, and I shall see to it that they learn some more. Okay. Bye-bye. Take care of yourself, then. Okay. And now we continue our journey. To big birch roots, I guess. No choices. This is the place. Let us go to see my client's companion. As soon you are ready. Okay. No one to talk to. Let's go. Big Birchutes is a sickly gathering of bog dwellers who stay within the shadows. Yet you can feel their eyes surveying everything. The lone minstrel steps forward. Sandalwood sent us. Those words are enough to make the bog dwellers snap to attention. They emerge from the mud and dark and begin inspecting your black wagon with their strange tools. Oh yeah, we're gonna cross some water or something. One of the bog dwellers slithers forth. She is larger than the rest and leaves no doubt that she commands the others. Thou speakest the name of Sandalwood? We would know his whereabouts. Reveal them to us. Good day to you, Big Birchwood. We'll look at what you are. She is a bog dweller, once feared and respected in the Commonwealth for her sorceress work. It is a pleasure to meet you, for Sandalwood always spoke highly of you. He did he? In turn, we know who thou must be. I'm trying to find the voice. It's so hard. Yet thou speakest of the past. Sandalwood, doth he yet live? Speak plain and quickly. To be frank with you, madam, I do not know for certain, for I have been apart from him for some time, carrying out his will. Though I have every faith that I, Sandalwood lives. As for his current whereabouts, I understand that he awaits us somewhere near the Waking Wood beyond the waters. We'll look at her closely once, she stops being, like, shadowed out a little bit. We wish to seek him there, though as you can see, our wagon is ill-suited for the task. Is she another snake people? I assume this is, like, snake people shape. And kind of got, like, Medusa hair. So I'm going to assume snake people. The one called Bertrude frowns at this, studying the lone minstrel all the while. Yeah, indeed. Then leave us. Return at dawn, that is all. By your grace, big Bertrude. The lone minstrel turns to Hedwyn. Turns away, but Hedwyn stops him. Hold on. Are you sure about this? Leaving the wagon in their care? All should be in accordance with my client's plan. You keep calling Sandalwood your client. He must reward you well. Aye, in a matter of speaking. He helped me find a sense of purpose I thought I lost. Hedwyn nods at this, then turns to you. Well, my friend, I guess we'll see what happens, right? I'm off to let the others know. You find yourself with time for your vocations, while the bog dwellers go about their business. Okay. I can either forage for resources, search training for valuables to add to your stash of goods, study in private, hone your skills as a reader to grant small global bonuses to your fellows during the rites. Mentor a companion, teach a fellow exiles of the old ways to raise their individual rank of the rites more quickly. We're gonna go hang out with the little birdie. So little birdies are hard carry. Are Hanada, if you will, Future War Corps. They playing the same role as Hanada Shoyo would in Haikyuu, because they're very fast and scoring a bunch of the points and being a distraction. You should watch the show and understand that reference and appreciate it better. Having gleaned knowledge from the Book of Rites, you can impart some of the teachings. As each exile's path towards enlightenment is personal, you will have to mentor them one at a time. Okay. Hell yeah. Oh, Tizo. Oh, Ruki's the, doggy friend, right? Tizo is who I was trying to remember the name of. Tizo would be pleased to go over the finer points of the rites with you. You illustrate to Tizo some of the intricacies of the rite, following on how all three in the triumvirate can move and act as of one mind. You sense he grasps some of the concepts. Cool. Tizo has just a flash of inspiration about his role in the rites as part of the Nightwings. Cool. Okay, what are we were trying to get to one of these or something, right? After casting Implode, no. Okay, this was Implode stuff. Why are we taking this? Oh, because that was a movement thing. Oh, yeah, we wanted that. Wider. Okay, yeah, if we ever do implode, then we want to be back faster. Jesus seems very excited about some of your ideas. Cool. Dry event promoted to a player in the rights. Oh, they're a major player. They're our star player. The lone minstrel finds you early the next day. Reader, it is ready. Please come take a look. The others are already there. Okay. We'll step inside because we have no other option. The black wagon appears different now than it did even a day before. The hull is fully sealed and reinforced with all manner of nautical equipment adorns the port side. Wow. You people are seeing this? I'm gonna have a look around. The wagon should be fit for a sea voyage. Let us depart at your earliest convenience. What about Big Bertrude? She then appears as if on cue. Tell that to Sandalwood. He owes us twice over. If I may, Big Bertrude, you could tell him yourself if you wish to accompany us in our voyage north. Our group would welcome someone of your vast experience. Dare thee make flirtations upon me? Or upon us? No, Enough. But should you see that Sandalwood, tell him also to come and visit us. Now, begone from here, and tell no one that we're paid, in favors. She slithers off without another word. Soon, the minstrel breaks his silence. We are fortunate that she assisted us, but... we are fortunate that she assisted us. But we should go, just as she said. I know the navigational controls, and shall explain. Ooh, this is so exciting. I don't know how to swim, though. Scree! Okay, it does the sound effects on their own, so I don't need a Tizo voice. Tizo seems to share Ray's enthusiasm for heading out to sea. I am beginning to feel eel already. I don't remember her voice. She was like kind of harsh, I think, but like also kind of my voice. Yay. I'm beginning to feel eel already. Something like that, maybe. Cecil. Worm Gulf. Okay. Sorry, I hope you can't hear all those weird popping noises my body just made. But you probably can, I imagine, and I am sorry for that. I will mute next time. You and your companions watch the sea as your wagon rolls over the gentle waves. We have crossed into Worm Gulf. I hope that you are all acclimating well. There is no acclimating to these worm-infested waters. We shall risk everything to sail here. Okay. As long as we follow the cold current Big Bertrude indicated, we shall be safe. Gotta get ready for us. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Mary Frumples. I hope you have a good class. Tell your students we said hi. You should actually do that, and I'm sure they will appreciate it. But no, have a good time. Teach them well. You know, the kids are our future and all that kind of shit. So yeah, I'll be sure to next stream give a recap of anything that happens. That's important so that people who can only stop by for a little bit at the beginning can still keep up with what's going on. If the next, this is Headwind, sorry. If the next right is in the middle of the sea, how will our adversaries meet us there? They shall find their way as we find ours. It's all part of the scribe's design. Now, reader, please confirm the next point of our sea journey. We seek the hulk of oars. Okay. Oh, we're going here. So I only have one option still. Very good music. I like the little animations. Like, this is like purely just animation get me to a place where I have like no... Oh, never mind. I lied. There's totally stuff that interrupts it. The wagon continues rolling gently across the waves, which seems to be welcome. Which seems to you a welcome change of pace, after having come from the flagging hands not very long ago. However, Jody seems more concerned now than before, and paces carelessly. When she notices Ruki, she stops him for some questioning. Greentail, how is he doing? Who? Headwind? Oh, he's pretty much the same. Oh, sorry, I wasn't even doing his voice, I was just reading. It's been up all night, retching in still waters, if I had to guess. His first time out to sea? His first. She turns to you. Reader, please check on Hedwin when you have the opportunity. He requires our support, and we require his swift recovery. You wish them a good afternoon as you check up on the others in the group. Later, you find Hedwin looking out of sorts. With you there, Hedwin. I get very motion sick. Hello, my friends. It's just the sea hasn't been good to me, I guess. It's funny, all this trouble just to get back to the Commonwealth of all places. Hey, tell me something. What do you miss most about that place? Black books, the few friends you had. I miss my friends. Yeah, the answer is friends. My friends are my power. You tell them there were those who did support you over the years, and that it pains you now to be apart from them. Yeah, I hear you, my friend. There's someone I miss terribly back there. Myself. I'm sure that when you make it out of here, your loved ones will be waiting. Anyways, I'll be fine, I think. Thank you for checking on me. You sense he wishes to be alone. There's not much for you to be done for him now. Okay. I am sorry for my interruption, reader. Please again confirm the next point on your voyage. C.S. Solus? C.S. Solus, okay. Great colors. By the scribes, the sea! I didn't know it was so beautiful. Having escaped the waters of Worm Gulf, let me highlight this one. You can now see what must be the hulk of oars far on the horizon. Not everyone was taken well to the sea voyage, however. Tizo is wondering if Hedwin is feeling better. Okay, I thought Tizo was sick. He requires further rest, dear Tizo. All he can do is to wish him a swift recovery. Reader, madam, from this point our voyage must diverge from Bertrude's instruction. Please, consult with your companions about which course to take. Tizo wants to fish for something tasty here. Ray believes the 8 scribes shall bless you. Okay. Normal circumstances. I love both of these two. Two of my favorite characters. However, not the two that I most trust to navigate. Especially Ray. She seems scattered at the best of times. Honestly, I'd rather go to a fathomless trench and maybe get some fish because, like, at least Tizo, like, he's a drive imp. And I assume means he knows something about driving and therefore knows something about, like, traveling and therefore knows something about navigation. Whereas Ray's just happy to be here. And this just looks physically closer on the little image. The sea is peaceful for the most part, save for the occasional strange shimmers beneath the surface. You realize the lone minstrel is looking down at them along with you. Those shapes down there? They must be worms of the Sea Dominion cast into exile. A vast war-torn undersea regime home to the untold number of amphibious worms. I understand they tirelessly fought the Commonwealth's wars, having grown weary of their own. They must make worthy adversaries. Tizo up here has spotted something tasty. Tizo dives without warning to the depths below. And there he goes again. That one enjoys being at sea, despite its perils. Eventually, the little imp resurfaces, clutching something in its claws. Got a black-eye puffer. You could always sell it. No, let him eat it. I just realized it does this if I like use my right stick, and I don't know why it does that. Okay, whatever my right stick does is weird. At last, you arrive at the hulk of oars, and after journeying across the sea, it seems the next rite is to commence here soon, though there is no sign of who the adversary is yet. Okay. Let's buy some stuff from the slug market. Oh, hey you guys. Funny running into you out here, right in the middle of the drink. Know what I mean? Not a lot of customers today, so have a look. I'll give you a good deal. I think that's actually the little one speaking, and I definitely gave a voice for the big one, but we're gonna stick with it. That's what their voice is. Could be sold at the slug market. $87. Yes. Okay. There's a like go fast thing we were saving for. Okay, we got starter right. So who cares? Plus 2 bonus damage. I don't think that ever adds up, right? So like if you do 2, 2, 2, you'd have to do like 3 goals for it to equal anything. So I think everything's a multiple of 5 by default. So like you won't need a fewer number of scores. While carrying the orb, your bear moves faster. Oh yeah, that's what we wanted. We wanted to go even faster, but we're still not quite there. What is this? Grants 1,000 enlightenment. We could sell that and buy our thing. This stuff doesn't really sell. It sells for 1 and 2. We're just gonna hold out. Next time we'll buy from him and we'll successfully buy the thing. For now we're gonna buy a pinch of stardust. 'Cause I don't know why we want these, but we're gonna keep buying them. That's how you get repeat customers there, Dad. You give them a deal. Hi, Jody. Reader, a moment of your time. You ask her what's on her mind. Hedwin, he is beginning to recover from his illness. However, its sudden onset serves as a reminder, I believe. I have known Hedwin since he was a child. Even now, I hesitate to say that he has grown. Nonetheless, there are such things that even I would never say to him directly. For instance, I struggle with his confidence at times. Whether he leads us to our freedom or our dooms, I am ambivalent. There's like a helicopter or something outside. I was hearing a weird sound. Speak not a word of this to him, of course. In case that is unclear, I shall tell him in my own way, and if and when that time requires. I'm sorry, I'm so bad at reading. In any case, when time reminds me of his mortal weakness, I end up having to reconsider what should happen should we become separated permanently. She trails off a while. What I mean to say is, you should know that I am fully pledged now to this quest of ours, whether Hedwin is the one to lead us to its end or not. I have my reasons. One of them is his. I expect the same holds true for you. That is all I wish to share. Take care, reader. Okay, there's like a lot of weird shiny stuff to click. She nods, brushes past you towards the door. Nautical belt. Among the black wagon serves signal when the food is ready. Let's go put a creature to see. Live. Okay. Interact with the roster. Our Book of Rights. Down the river. In the words of Gol Gotharian, the Master General. Did we read this? I don't remember if we read this. We'll start reading and see if we have. The Emperor Solomur knew not of this, of course. His expedition yielded not the treasure he desired, but brought him closer to the country than he had ever been before. As he traveled down the river, scrolling in pursuit of greed, he found instead an inkling of shame. He saw the sunken faces of his people, heard their words for him. In time, he could not ignore it, and it proved more than he could bear. The river finally claimed him, his belongings, and his... Oh, I don't know that word. Rituni? What's that word mean? I don't know how to say it or what it means. This one. Retinue? Retinue? What's it mean? I'm gonna guess like will to go on. Advisors. I was not close. Okay. Thank you. Once the people heard, I understand, they cried with joy. Perhaps he ought to have perished, but mercy shown to him, I think, is what transformed him. I learned something today. Won't remember it, but we learned it. Okay. Commence the rights. Alright, who are we gonna get? And once we get in game, I need to look and see if this camera placement is fine. So I was covering up like portraits and I didn't like that. But I don't know where else to put the camera if not here. So, having landed at the Hulk of Oars, you and your fellow exiles now anticipate the hour that the rites are to commence. What do you think, Tizo? Don't I look like Mr. Hedwin? Tizo is worried that Hedwin is feeling unwell. Wait, I think that's... A serpentine creature emerges from the water, followed by several other of his kind. You recognize it's a worm of the sea dominion. What they all are doing here, you see plain by their ritual ryments. That's a word I learned playing this game. The nearest one somehow loosens its mask. Oh, that's not what I thought that was going to look like. This is like the, shit. The Monster Rancher guy. Monster Rancher is the name of the thing I was trying to think of. I'm going to do bolsterous, because I think this reads bolsterous. Good sirs and good ladies, so is time that heeds the summons to glorious competition against this knight and his brigade. Well then, let us do battle now without delay. More than our freedom is at stake here, but our very honor, and this knight fully intends to reclaim his. Oh, and lest this knight forget. What's his name? He is Sir Gilman. He salutes you on behalf of the Pyre Hearts. Until the contest. Okay. He flashes out of view, just as the stars begin to shimmer with strange light. Let's try to remember how to play this game. I remember being very good at it and it not being hard at all because I'm so sick and good at video games.
Relentless, aren't we, reader? Even the vastness of the sea was not enough to thwart your coming here unto the Hulk of Orus. You would be wise not to underestimate your adversaries here, despite their pitiable look. I am, of course, referring to the Pyre Hearts. These rites are but another war to them, and that makes you their mortal enemy.
Damn.
I expect your battle to be glorious.
Oh, this one's like a weird layout. Your fellow exiles are gathered on the rotting deck with a hulk of oars. As your adversaries clamber to view, Rookie calls up to them. Shay, what are you worms even doing here? Can't you just swim back to the Commonwealth, or the Sea Dominion, or wherever you're from? Haha! An excellent point. It seems then that these adversaries in the rights are clever, wouldn't you say, sire? Just get rid of them already, Gilman. As your commanding officer, this knight hereby commands it. Hark! This knight wishes to introduce his noble commander. No worm knight in history has withstood as many frontline battles. Doff your helm, sire. As is our custom, may our adversaries tremble at your very sight of you. Sir Gilman attends to his commander's ask, despite his protests. Wait, give this knight his mask. Hi, Bartlett. How are you today? This knight hereby presents you the great Sir Deluge, a noble visage, is it not? Sir Deluge trembles and squirms. Sir, yes. You can swim or no? Ha! Of course we knights can swim. All knights of the Sea Dominion can. But we are exiles in this land, the same as ye. We can swim, 'tis true, but 'tis so merely impossible to swim back up the river down which we were fleshed to end up here. Nay, there is but one way to return. Silence, Gilman. Nobody cares. Back to your post. Sir Gilman hesitates, but does as he is told. This knight knows who you are, Nightwings, and is not afraid of you. He somehow climbs back into his mask and coils up to its full height. Now on guard! I'm good, how are you? Just made some curry and now sleepies. What kind of curry? Do you do like, Indian style curry or Japanese style curry or what? I would guess Japanese based on other food you cook, which is also the kind I like the most, but I'm curious. The exiles of the Worm Triumphant take their positions as you focus on the Book of Rites. And oh, so jealous to be sleepy at 9 o'clock. I'm bad at sleeping. Reader, Hedwin's illness means he cannot help us here. He shall be counting on us. Hedwin has not played a fucking day. He played once and then immediately got put on the bench and has been on the bench the whole time. And now it's like, maybe I'll use Hedwin. It's like, no, he's sick.
Who shall conduct the rites?
Okay. You're in. So I usually do Japanese or Malaysian, but this time I did an Indian style. Korma to be specific. I don't know anything about Malaysian style curry. Tell us more.
Tito.
And I'm just picking new characters I like the most.
It is done.
Oh wow! I've heard so many tales of the Worm Knights. I thought they would be more impressive though. Gilman, status report. What's the enemy's position? They now stand ready to confront us, sire. A brave triumvirate, they seem to this knight's eyes. Brave? Air-sucking monsters? One and all, Pyre hearts, be ready. I don't... Hey, Future Worm Corpse, which pun would that be? Because if there was a pun, I don't know what it is.
To the flame.
Yeah.
Make their mark upon the flame.
Very sloppy, or very soupy. Oh, I was too fast. I don't want to do that. Oh, I can't cancel it. very soupy coconut milk, something else I think it said. Super tasty, yeah. Oh, that guy was fast. Are you eating anything with your curry? Like, are you doing any kind of, like, meat cutlet or anything?
Exactly by the book.
Gilman, your form is sloppy. Fight them as though your miserable life is on the line. Your wounds do wound me, sire. This knight gives every right his very, very best. Though perhaps we do have much to learn from such a brave triumvirate as the one whom we now face. Whose side are you on? Get out there and vanquish them at once. Well, you suppose those spicker even more than we do. Let's get them while they're busy. Okay.
There seems to be dissension in your adversaries' ranks. 'Tis little wonder these fool worm knights are no longer fit to serve the Commonwealth. Now plunge into the flames.
And she gets the job done. See, that's what I mean. There are 5 points left. If I had the thing to give me 2 extra, I would still need more goals than are left. Like, I wouldn't have... You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't have saved that one goal. I don't think. Unless, like, the same person has scored every goal, which is impossible. We did it.
Is done.
Those worms were quick, alright. But Rookie Greentail, quicker. He is saying Tizo is very pleased that have prevailed against the Worm Knights. The sea was making me a little queasy, honestly, but we won. This knight commends you, noble Night Wings. Gloriously fought indeed, and this knight shall wistfully remember this defeat until the end of his days. Silence, Gilman. This is all your fault. And now, cavorting with the enemies, how dare you? This knight was but attempting honorary compliments, sire. It is not in accordance with the rights to praise one's adversaries on a worthy outcome. Worthy, this knight shall show you worthy, you miserable little minnow. You are a failure, Gilman. Get now from this knight's sight.
What stirs now in the hearts of all these exiles?
You did it.
Until the stars align.
After triumphing over the Pyre Hearts in a rather one-sided contest, you at least return to the wagon with your companions. At last return, at least. There's little discussion of the Pyre Hearts, who seems to have already swam off towards wherever next the stars direct them. Instead, your fellow's attention turns towards your companions, who is absent from the rite. How's Hedwin? The lone minstrel makes a sound, but no words form as yet. Something is troubling him. I urged him to remain bedridden. And he simply would not listen. I am very sorry, but... Wait, what? Everyone stares at the lone minstrel in stunned silence. I hope he's okay. The lone minstrel breathes a heavy sigh. But then... Hey, what's with the long faces, everyone? Minstrel, I should wing your neck of yours. As I was attempting to explain, Hedwin is already up and about, despite my having strong recommended further rest. Thus, those that are unaccustomed to sea voyage and take ill They are very likely to experience further symptoms if they do not remain bedridden or at least sedentary. Hedwyn is running in considerable risk of having to spend another night in great discomfort. What are you, a doctor? Nay, although I traveled once with one extensively. Look, I appreciate your caution and concern, Tark. But I'm pretty well accustomed to discomfort here, and I had to see how things turned out tonight. I haven't had to stay out of the rites like that before. So, are you back among the living then, Hedwyn? I was just seasick. Nevertheless, your full recovery requires rest. I think we all could use some rest after tonight. Anyway, thank you everyone for your concern, and I'm sorry that I worried you or caused you further burden. He turns to you. My friend, what do you say we figure out where to go next? I'm beginning to miss being on solid ground. You follow him outside, where the night sky awaits. Hey, I wanted to thank you for conducting the rites back there without me. I could rest easy knowing you and the others would get it done. Anyway, I have to leave you to your reading. I can't begin to imagine where we'll be off to next. We're well past anywhere in the downside I've been. Even Jody hasn't gone this far. He bids you a good evening as you turn your attention back to the sky. Seek your destination. Oh, hi Craze, thank you for the prime. I actually realized earlier today that it was about the 3-month time. I didn't know it was literally the 3-month time, but I made a 3-month badge, which you're not going to see because you have the little fancy first subscriber because you're so kind and special and did it so early. But there's a 3-month subscriber badge now. Okay, here we go. And also, I really like that emote. Let me do a quick, in chat, emote tier list of my emotes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's a little unfair to Lotmon, I think, but that's probably about the tier list. Victory, Peak, Bless, Alert, Angie, Sad, or I don't even remember what I named the Koromaru one. Honestly, I probably could have done better on that one. It might replace it one day. But I actually still have 5 follower slots, 5 animated slots, and then like some weird things like turn on this and you can get 2 more animated emote slots. Like, I don't know how to make animated emotes that look good, so no rush. So if anyone has ideas for emotes or wants to pitch emotes or just has things that they want to be able to express with emotes or whatever. Oh, a little birdie. Yeah, a little birdie. I actually just saw that when I posted, I have the new little birdie. Honestly, these like... Yeah, it is a Heartless. Honestly, they look kind of shitty because the sub badges have to be 18 by 18 pixels, which is fucking impossible. At the smallest. But yeah, it is a Heartless because I have this guy right here. This was a Christmas gift from Tony. He's so cute. I love him a lot. And my emote ideas were, hey, let's have emotes for all of my favorite things and also loop 8. And so we got a Kingdom Hearts Heartless. You might not know this. I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan. It's hard to notice. I got a Heartless emote. I got a Heartless right by my desk. I'm currently wearing a Kingdom Hearts necklace. I have at least 3 other Kingdom Hearts necklaces. Okay, so, 1 second. I have this by my desk that I had wedged down into my nail polish case when I moved and haven't put anywhere yet. It's Wayfinder. It's Aqua's Wayfinder specifically. Yeah, so a Haikyuu emote I was thinking about. And I kind of wanted, because I'm playing Pyre right now, and, you know, any stream could end with Spike Volleyball as we continue that if people want to spend the channel points on it. I wanted, like, a generic, like, goal, score, you won, you know, victories already you won, so it didn't need you won. But like goal emote, like I couldn't think of anything. It's like I was thinking, oh, maybe that's what I'll do the animated emote for. I'll do like a volleyball hitting the ground and like compressing and like bouncing off or whatever, or do like the little flag down at the line. It's like that's in, you did it, or just like a scoreboard ticking up one. So it's like, you know, from 0-0 to 1-0 or whatever, you know, or like, you know, going to from 24-23 to 25-23. It's like you won or whatever, but I couldn't figure out what to make. And making emotes is kind of hard. And when I set to do it, I made the 3-month thing instead, which you know, the plan's to have like the little birdie hatching and growing up and stuff as the months pass. So I got another month to figure out the next step. But yeah, IQ emote would be nice, because I have at least talked about it on here a lot. I don't know what to do. Fun idea. Yeah, it's funny. I actually, a little while ago, I had made the first and second month already and uploaded them and stuff. And then Escadent got affiliate and stuff and was talking, you know, we talk about streaming stuff and just art stuff and whatever. And he was like, oh, I had this cool idea for for my sub badge. What if it was like an egg that hatched into like a creature that grew? I was like, I think that's a great idea because that's what mine already is. He was like, oh, I'll go with something else. It's like, you can do it too. I was saying like, yeah, I agree. That's a good idea. I think his are his rabbits now though. So shout out to Eskin. He hasn't streamed as much because I'm too distracting when he streams and he's not productive. So, you know, he's been streaming a little less, but great streamer, fun dude. Streams during my work time, so it's good background stuff for me. Anyway, that's enough streaming, whatever, emote talk. I love that kind of stream shit though. So maybe we do an emote drawing stream one day where people can pitch things or whatever. I can't believe you think you are the distracting one. In Eskin's chat, I'm absolutely the distracting one. Like, Jess maybe has me beat, but like, you know, Loa if he's there, but time zones, you know. Anyway, Pyre, Headwind, speaking. We just picked out where to go. Headwind, still further north then. Not simply north, this shall prove difficult. So, Future Worm Corpse, you're actually, like, a great person to have in chat and great at keeping stuff going, and it makes it a whole lot easier to stream when there's somebody like you in chat. And that's a free compliment for you. But yeah, having somebody that shows up and is fun and is cool, and we'll talk about the stream, but also non-stream related stuff and themselves and stuff makes it easier. Because, like, sometimes there's just not a lot to say about a game, and that's, like, when I harass you about Haikyuu or ask about your Digimon or whatever. You know? What's the problem? Our destination is beyond the deathless tempest. A vessel such as ours has little hope of traversing it intact. Oh, well, that's never happened before. There's surely no way. Can't we go around it? Given our confrontation with the Pyre Hearts, our chances back in worm-held water would be even worse. Come on, people. It'll be just another day on the downside. Get yourself some sleep while we still can. Bet you'll feel better in the morning. Your optimism is infectious. Isn't it? You all concur that rest is in order. For the sea journey has been taxing on everyone. Come daybreak, you shall have to find a way past the deathless tempest. Okay, let's go talk to some friends. Hell yeah, buddy. Tizak has been in a rather cheerful mood since being at sea and seems pleased to see you. Greeting. I have the opportunity to catch a fish for old time's sake. Tiso is asking if you want to know why he loves fishing. Sure. Who doesn't love fishing? In video games. Not real life. You sense the inquiry is rhetorical in nature, so you anticipate his response. Tizo loves catching fish because he hates them and everything they stand for. Good. Good reason. He devotes his life to the eradication of their kind. Ever since they killed his... Jesus, dude. Ever since they killed his family. He seems on the verge of tears, though as far as you are aware, imps cannot cry. And he leers at you, eyes wide, expecting a response. It seems he told you a joke. Okay. I'm concerned about you, buddy, and I hope that was a joke. And if I'm misreading the situation, I'm an asshole, but, you know. You muster your best belly laugh following Tizok's joke. He stares at you, sidelong for a moment. He bickers back at you and bounces off. One hope. Okay. I don't really know what any of the stats are for. But we're going to continue our journey. See? Botlet knows you're a great chat member. In any chat. Rookie spotted wreckage in the area and believes there could be a valuable find. Tizok's eager to see the wagon head in this direction. Okay, but you don't have a reason, Tizok. Go on to follow Rookie. And sorry I haven't been able to watch much of the Luigi Mansion streams, Violet. I normally like watching people play games they really, really care about, but I have been busy. If this was neon white, they'd use an actual Obama poster to represent a +1 hope. No, they wouldn't, because fucking Obama's lame, and they'd use some anime shit instead. You know, they'd use fucking Simone or Kazuya from Gurren Lagann to be hope and believing in yourself and whatever. And it would just be the big old pair of glasses. That's what neon white would do. Yeah, John Cena's anime. Wrestling is anime. The U.S. presidency is not. I don't know why I have to explain that. The remnants of a shattered fleet do little to rise the confidence of your companions, given the massive deathless tempest raged to the north, not far from your position. Thank you, Butler. But I like being there. And I think you're cool. So I do want to watch them. We ought to be more concerned with the storm than in finding trinkets, Greentail. Oh, relax already, Jody. Now let me do my job. I don't show up when you're out there keeping watch and start telling you to come off it now, do I? Yeah, but I can't watch myself. I know I'm cool. That's why you're also lucky and privileged to have me stream and be able to see how cool I am and how good at video games I am and all that kind of stuff. You know, so be grateful. Duh. You interrupt me in the middle of my work no fewer than 4 times per day. And humble! I know I'm so humble and so nice and kind. And a role model to all. They go on like this for some time before turning to you. Investigating the wreckage is going to take time, but you may find something to show for it. Yeah, why not? We're here. That's why we came over here. You suggest it may well be worthwhile to continue searching through the wreckage. After coming this far, Rookie grins widely. Need see it my way, sister. Now, let's see what we can get. I'm glad I got to change the pronouns and gendered stuff because sister is just a lot more fun to say in his voice that I have assigned him. After an exhaustive search... sorry, sister. I think I was just chasing the reflection of the sun or something. There's nothing down there. Thanks, bud. Jody fumes at all of you, but says nothing. Okay. Well, you're not going to be participating anyway. Also, all you said... all I heard was Gurren Lagann, and you got hyped. Yeah, I watched that for the first time recently. It's one Tony really, really likes and loves, and... we watched the first half, pre-time skip, before he got here, and then after he got here, you know, after a little bit, we watched the back half. I liked it a lot. You know, he got me the Heartless plush, I got him a Simone pop-up parade figure for Christmas at school. It's a thing he likes a lot. It's a thing I liked a lot. And I think the core message of hope is one that's very important to me. But you know this, but for the others who don't, South Carolina has a state motto, and if you get like a license plate or whatever, if you don't get the one that says "In God We Trust," because you know, of course they got that one. The like state motto one is "While I breathe, I hope," and I've always liked that, and it's one of the only things that state does right. But it's a really good message, and it's a thing I think about a lot, and hope's important to me. And so when we were talking about the hope going up and down, is why I was talking about Gurren Lagann. Um, it's your favorite anime. Tony has great taste. Tony does have great taste. Because Tony also introduced me to Haikyuu and Hunter x Hunter and just a bunch of good stuff. Jack, have you seen the trailer for Sanzai? I don't know what Sanzai is, so probably not. But, like, maybe I saw it and didn't look at it too hard. Anime is great. Most things are greater than South Carolina. The Steam page says Sanzai is a story-rich social link-based JRPG with a combo action elements. Okay, well I see what you thought of me, and that's flattering. I'm gonna click it. Am I a React streamer? Do I pull this up on stream so we can watch it on stream? Is that what I'm up to now? Gonna go here. No, we want this. We want to display capture. Ooh, we do know. I never display capture. Window capture, please. Thank you. Turn this off. Turn this on. And we're going to capture. Not the Steam helper. This page. And we're going to go audio on. Full screen. And we're going to go fit it on there properly. What? Why are you being so weird? Okay. And then there's probably fine for my camera. Boop, it looks like shit because Steam. Page better load. Alright, here we go. We're checking out the trailer for Sanzai. If I can get it to play. If I can get it to play. Thank you, Steam. You're wonderful. And you don't suck at all. Send me the YouTube trailer, please. Steam sucks ass. Okay, here we go. Never mind. We got it. Never mind. I can't full screen it. Send me the YouTube link. So I can't look for that on stream. I can do it over here maybe. Sanzai trailer. Sanzai reveal trailer. 10k views. I can look at it on stream. Is this the same thing I clicked? It is. Okay. Cool. Good art style. It's not what I expected it to look like. You said all those words and I just assumed it would be like anime looking generic stuff. Oh, this is a lot for a trailer. A little overwhelming to try to keep up with what's going on. Die critters. Okay. Combo action. That's pretty. I like the way it's drawn and stuff. Is this like, just 2D action levels, or is this like Metroidvania shit? Because I hate Metroidvanias. I don't hate Metroidvanias. There are very few Metroidvanias I'm into. It tends to be a hard sell. It's not a Metroidvania. Okay, cool. So, I'm into the combat looking stuff and all of that, but I think where it, like, dies for me is that if it's a life sim, I think this art style hurts it, because, like, the characters don't have faces or, like, expressions and are, like, intentionally minimalist as people and driven by their fashion and stuff, and that makes it harder to connect with the people for me. But, like, if they had like character portraits where they talked, like, all good, cool, love it. But, like, I think maybe it'd be hard for me to commit to and buy into the social elements with that visual style. But otherwise, it looks cool. So I'll keep an eye on it, I guess. If it gets cool, good reviews and stuff, I would maybe be in. But you know, if it's just a little indie I hear nothing about ever again, then, like, I'm probably not going to be the one to check that out, I don't think. But I see why you thought of me, and I like that, and I appreciate that. You and your companions look upon the deathless tempest. The stars demand you sail beyond it, yet the very rough thought is beyond reason. When you said that, it made you think of MGS and how the codec characters' portraits really had a lot. Yeah, exactly. They're like nothing people, but now to pivot into getting which place Thirsty Suitors. I don't remember which one Thirsty Suitors is. Then something in the nearby water stirs, and from it springs something familiar. Oh, hell yeah, I was hoping this guy would join the party. Hold, good ladies and gentle sirs. This knight beseeches you to hear him, if you please. Mostly because I like doing his voice, and I wanted to keep doing it. What is it now, worm? The rites are ended. We have no further need of you. Oh, but you do, and in turn, this knight has further need of you, good lady. Out with it, then. Let us be joined. Let this knight join you, please. Can you believe this, Hedwin? Not really. No. Nay. Look ye not so surprised. Your valor and the rights did stir this poor knight's soul. He swears to you upon this long lost honor as a would-be knight errant of the sea dominion that he shall serve you to the end. Which throws turn back, skate over the top, cooking your hands together in a spicy fusion. This isn't a date. The breakup simulator, battle your exes, disappoint your parents. I'm not really into dating sims. A lot of the games I like have dating sim elements and, like, those social link elements, like Persona, the post Cold Steel Trails games, and that kind of stuff have those. But, like, the appeal isn't the, like, romance or the dating or the relationships. It's having strong, appealing characters that are well characterized. If you know what I mean. Like, you know, I don't like, you know, Rise Kujikawa because you can date Rise Kujikawa. Like, you know, you know, end up following her social link and dating Rise Kujikawa. She's the cool, interesting character that, like, you know, has a cool, interesting story and developments and is well fleshed out and stuff. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, because I think I explained it decently well. And Rise came to mind just because she's a Persona character I like, and I also almost made her the crying emote instead of Koromaru. But she looked too sad, and I didn't want it to be, like, actually sad, but I did try it on. Though Kanji is probably my favorite Persona character. Kanji's definitely my favorite Persona character. This is Sir Gilman talking. Back to the game. Sorry. He swears to you upon his long-lost honor as a would-be knight-errant of the Sea Dominion that he shall serve you to the end. What about the other worm friends you had back there? The Pyre hearts. They are base cowards! This knight can no longer abide such spineless characters, having witnessed true glory in our clash upon the hulk of oars. Never before have we been trounced so thoroughly. And furthermore, this knight shall aid your passage through the deathless tempest, It is not so that you seek passage to the north. With this knight's aid, you shall achieve your wish. Sir Gilman continues to persuade you quite some time. He seems to know a way to cross the storm, some sort of long-held secret among the worms, exiled to these waters. Jody pulls the rest of you aside after Hedwyn gives her a look. Are you most sure that Sandalwood would want this thing along? Mostly sure. Sandalwood wants someone for each mask, and this one seems about as good as we're going to get. Jody glowers back to the worm, who tries their best to look presentable. Edwin is more gracious. He tells Sir Gilman that if he promises to help cross the Deathless Tempest, then he can come along. For now? Cool. I don't have a screenshot button. It's F12. Yes, cool. Normally I have screenshot down to the touchpad, but touchpad does like cursor stuff in this game. Like you can move it around a little or whatever. This knight is overjoyed. He hereby swears to see you pass the storm. Though first, this knight requires your consent. Give unto this knight your blessing in the name of the night songs, and thus shall he go forth. Yeah, you got it, buddy. As you begin to say something in response, Sir Gilman cries out in triumph. He vanishes into the depths. Yet through this close encounter with him, you cling to some sense of where he is going and what he intends to do. Help him see his mission through. Sir Gilman has an order, blah, 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 blah. It'll teach me that. That's fine. Determined to prove himself to you, the Nightwing Sir Gilman emerges somewhere in the outer reaches of the Sea of Soils and calls out to you. Master Reader, if you can hear this knight, then he implores you. Lend him your guidance. This knight's objective ought be not far cast from here. Today, we shall bring peace to the embroiled sea. Know, however, that among the knight's brethren, this action we are about to take are highly forbidden. But they are highly just. Thus, Sir Gilman sets forth to quell the storm as he rages to the north. Traverse the reef. Okay. Oop. Hark! Yonder lie the foul spawn of the unfathomed Plurans, boiling the seas with their wrath. Exiled worms within these waters long have harbored these abominations, using them to bar passage from the downsized channel for any save this knight's own kind. Begone from here, you fiends. This night shall finish what the Under King Or started. Yeah. I'm just popping these. Hey now, you're not supposed to point out that I tripped over a word. You're supposed to be like, oh, she did that intentionally and wasn't gonna bother. And just kinda, I'll ignore that. Hold it right there, you traitorous slug. How dare you turn your back on this knight? To your superior? Superior by rank, no longer. For we are no longer serve the Commonwealth, last this knight checked. Here, you serve no sway over this knight. You gonna point out that I fucked up the word hold? Because I fucked up the word hold, because I didn't even try to read it. I just guessed what the word was gonna be. We gonna point that one out? Ah. And what have you done to the spawn? Have you no honor left at all? This knight has done with that which is required doing. His honor cannot sink much lower anyhow. He figured this would be an ideal time to free himself from servitude to you. Why you dare to staunch the tempest for those Nightwings? Good Sir Deluge, this knight was born to dare. How come? Now come and fight this knight if you dare as well. Ah, Pyre Hearts! Banish him. This is an order. Oh, okay, so I need to touch them and not their trail. Gotcha. We're playing Tron. Guns Vanish serves as the perfect ruse for him to elude the adversaries and return to their house. Oopsies, I fucked that up, I guess. Okay, have fun lurking, have fun hell diving. You gotta fight those robots, because they're back now or whatever. This knight would say it was an honor serving you, Sir Deluge. But that would be a bold-faced lie. Is it bald-faced? I always thought the phrase was bold-faced. Is it bald-faced? Are they doing a joke, or have I just been wrong this whole time? That would be a bald-faced lie. And yet another stain upon its blackened reputation. It's like the lies of a child. Oh. Interesting. Oh, I learned something. I thought it was bold-faced, like you'd have to be really bold to try to lie so fragrantly. Until we meet again. Wait, you lowly traitor. This knight will have your head, Gilman. I want to play so much stuff, but I'm so close to being FF7. That, like, if I was playing that instead of this right now, I'd probably do it tonight. But instead, I'll probably do it tomorrow night. Because I still like streaming. I'm not going to randomly stream the end of Final Fantasy VII, you know? As the day wears on, there is little to no sign of the Worm Knights. Your companions grow restless, but then... Hail! This knight returns with newfound tales to tell, and new scars to show for them. Sir Gilman is sopping wet and visibly shaken. He struggles to maintain decorum. He is, in short, the very image of a Worm Knight. And more importantly, the little tempest ought to no longer pose a threat. Behold! As if on cue, the deathless tempest begins to simmer and subside. Oh, would you look at that? He really did it. Oh, that was a line ring from Head one I just did in my voice. Of course, this knight did it. Now, if you would be all right with you, this knight could use some shut-eye. The Worm Knight then collapses in exhaustion. You and Head one help him up. A deal's a deal, Sir Gilman. Come to the Night Song, or the Nightwings. Who are the Night Songs? The Night Songs are a thing, right? In some kind of media? So I keep almost saying Night Songs. That time I did say Night Songs. Huzzah! Bid him welcome. Yeah, I know what a bald-faced lie is. I just always thought it was bold-faced. Unless that is another different thing. Like with an O instead of an A in the first word. I gotta look up what Night Song was. Night Song Prison is a place in BG. I don't know if Bossman went there. I did watch Tony play some BG3. That's not how you do that. Yeah, all of the results are... Yes, it seems to be Baldur's Gate 3 is the Night Songs. Cool. Seems like both are fair game. Okay, cool. Well, I double learned something today. You were true to your word, Worm. I shall give you that. But now what? We are stranded in this cursed storm. A most excellent question from one's most fair. Call me that once more, and I shall tie you in a knot. Ah, and from one most spirited as well. This knight was wise to side with ye. Just where do you turn here? Answer the question, now. Sir Gilman does no such thing, although eventually he does make note of a specific current that should lead you to the lands beyond. Tony's out here playing every game. Tony plays a lot of games. And I like watching him play games. 'Cause I don't play a lot of games. Because I spend a lot of time not being in game mode. You know, part of the reason I'm streaming is to like set aside reserved time to play video games I want to play. Because I'm bad at doing it otherwise. I am very task focused and deadline focused, and the only reason I'm getting through Final Fantasy now is that Kyle set a spoiler mode date. That means I have a deadline. But like I do a lot of like drawing stuff, I do a lot of like organizing stuff, I do a lot of like work, like regular work and like chore type shit and stuff, and you know, and I tend to play longer games, like attempting to go to completion a lot of the time. So Tony does play a lot of games, and a lot of my game knowledge comes through Tony, because I love him, he's cool. If I may, I can corroborate Sir Gilman's account. We are close to making landfall. Then let me be the first to say, let's go. Okay. Say, Derek. Aye, Rookie, what is it? That loot you're always carrying around. You know how to play that thing, don't you? Why, I suppose I do. Good. Because I was thinking it's a little gloomy here and we could use a little tune to lighten up the mood. Know what I mean? Aye. Then let me see what I can do. Go. I hope this is his time to start and I shouldn't have sat there so I could hear the whole song, because I want to hear this whole song.
Stars all hide away from the chill until the evening rise. Oh, oh, oh.
At last your wagon rumbles onto solid jagged ground, the land called the Black Basin. Your fellow exiles unpack the wagon so that you can take stock of how best to reach your destination. You approach Sir Gilman, who must have finished practicing his fencing maneuvers. He regards you with a single eye. Hail, Master Reader! This knight is determined to train harder, having joined the famous Nightwings. He shall ensure this triumvirate continues to live up to his most feared reputation. This is such an honor! And this knight has a great deal of honor to regain. Having fled the Pyre hearts, this knight fully expects now to conduct the rites in a most honorable fashion, to the fullest letter of the law described within the books. Some triumvirates this knight has met, and perchance mentioned by name. They are inclined to bend the rules a bit, sometimes a lot, and to prevail by any means they can. But this is wrong. The exile who refuses to obey the rules as they were written by the Undeering Oars, Under King Oars, and the Seven Fiends, and all sorry. Let's do that read again now that the song is over. But this is wrong. The exiles who refuse to obey the rules as they are written by the Underking Orcs, and his 7 friends deserve neither his honor nor his freedom. Thus this night have confidence. The master reader shall resist any temptations to conduct their rites in any underhanded fashion. Now then, this knight must undergo a thorough cleansing, having trained until the point of foulness. So please excuse him, master reader. He slithers off, humming with a sort of chivalrous tone. Survey the surroundings. You find that Hedwin has asked for several volunteers to scout the area and report back. Alright, everyone, don't go far, and let's meet back here by dusk. Please use caution. The exiles dwelling in these lands are, well, rather territorial. For your part, you remain with the black wagon to keep watch. You see the occasional dark shapes scoring across the sky, but none of them draw near enough for you to see in any detail. Eventually, your companions make their way back, and everyone arrives as planned, or earlier. Hi everyone, I'm back. I've come back. Ray returned from the east with little reports, save word that the glowing molten rock there is very, very hot. Thank you, Ray. I miss Ray. Ray hasn't been very present today so far. This knight yet lives, although he has little else to report. The newest member of the group, Sir Gilman, returned from the northern pass. Visibly shaken, he appears to have discovered an intense fear of heights. Tizo wonders whether any species of fish lives in the pools or rocks nearby. The little imp Tizo seems disappointed to have left the waters behind. He remains with you near the wagon. There is a western path that seems traversable. If we travel by the light of dawn, the shadows of the crags may well cover our advance against whoever may be watching. Begging your pardon, I do not wish to contradict your strategy, madam, though, in my experience, we shall not remain hidden from long during the climb towards the nest of Trista. According to stars, okay, cool. The exiles of the high-wing remnants. You may have no love for them, inherently, but they have no such qualms with me. For now, I may be able to negotiate safe passage. Negotiate with them? Then Hedwig steps into the lone minstrel, bows, and backs away. Hey, let's not decide on this just yet. We're not going anywhere for now. That much we can agree on. We'll decide how best to go ahead till morning. For now, let's take the rest of the afternoon and get our blessings. Get our bearings? I didn't actually read the last word again. Jordiel glares at the sky as everyone disperses. Okay. Forage. Mentor. Let's study in private, because I don't think we've done that one yet. You find a relatively quiet clearing to study the Book of Rites with undivided attention. Though greater understanding comes the reader's influence. Attribute bonuses you bestow to all your fellow exiles who participate in the rites. Okay. Quickness. Speed. We go fast. Yeah, we're gonna go fast. You concentrate on the knowledge of the 8 scribes and how together they compose the Book of Rites, among many other feats. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. Finish studying. Nothing to talk, so just continue. Okay, Headwind Cove. The lone minstrel believes he can negotiate safe passage with the harps via this path. Jody wishes to avoid the harps by staying on the low ground. Well, I would like to know what the harps are, so we're going to go over there and let the negotiation happen. Show yourself, you frightened little birds. All day long, winged shadows cross the sun. You're being watched. Jody is very unhappy about it, though the lone minstrel now attempts to calm her. Perhaps I can communicate with them. Please believe me, madam, when I say your enmity towards the harps had best be held in check. Jody looks at him with fury in her eyes, yet he retains the calm demeanor. She soon grants his request with a silent gesture. Then he calls towards the heaven. Good sisters! We are humble travelers such as you, and beg your leave. We journeyed by the sea and seek passage through your lands. We shall not disturb your hunting or your nests. The request is met with nothing but silence. You search in vain for any indication of acknowledgement. Cool. They look cool. Then without notice, one of them appears. She swoops the minstrel up and out of sight before Jody can respond. Damnation! Wait here, I shall go find him. For a long, terrible moment, you are alone with your panic. Soon, however, the minstrel returns amid the sound of flapping wings. He dusts his cloak and calls you out towards you. We thank you for your hospitality, good sisters. We shall be on our way. Having seen this, Jody returns sullen. The exiles of the high winged remnants are letting you pass for now. It seems they are having some dispute within their ranks and wish no further troubles for the time. It is a warning, one that leaves Jody fuming. -4 hope for Jody. Jody doesn't participate in the rites. It's okay. She is big and she is slow and she is not the type of character I want to be playing as. So, sorry, girl. You're cool, but... As you arrive at the nest of Trista, where the rite is soon to commence, you cannot shake the feeling of unseen eyes. Watch your wagon's ascent, and remain watching now. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Movement speed. Oh, hey you guys, what brings you out here? No, wait. Oh, hey guys, what brings you all the way out here? No, wait. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. All I want is for you to get the best deals in the downside. Hell yeah, we're gonna move faster. Wait, I can't. I didn't get any money since last time. Never mind, that makes sense. I just assumed I got money. I don't know where I actually get money. I guess I have to forge for stuff. No one to talk to. No one to talk to. Okay, we're gonna commence this rite, and it's maybe the last rite of the night. And no one's redeemed it, but I do want to play spike volleyball tonight because it's a fun wind down game. So after this, we'll probably be around the 2-hour mark, and then we'll fuck around in spike volleyball for 30 minutes or whatever, and then it'll be the stream. Unless just like shit starts happening and we really gotta keep playing or whatever. I don't know. I'm just saying. You and your fellow exiles are gather on the blasted lands of the Nest of Trista, expecting the imminent commencement of the rites. These Pyre streams have been especially tiring and hard because it's just so much reading. It's so much reading out loud, and I'm so bad at reading. You see no sign of any adversaries, but then you hear a whooshing sound above. Cool. This is what passes for the Night Wings, huh? Such a rabble. Not even dressed for the occasion yet. It seems the scribes have little pride in their tradition. Hold your tongue, little bird, for we have not come to talk. No? You have come on behalf of your commonwealth. Mark well my words, you horned filth. Mark well my words, you horned filth. When at last we free ourselves, your home shall burn. With that, the harp, I know what a harp is, swoops off as Jody glares at her. It is now when you realize another harp has come. She is quite serious, I assure you. I can help you sort her out. It's of our mutual interest. You know not of my interest. Then give this another shot. Hi. My name is Timothy Thin. The surly one back there. That was my hot-blooded sister. No need to judge her harshly, though. We've only met just now, though I must say, something about you reminds me of her. How dare you implicate that I have anything in common with your ilk? Just then, Hedwyn shows up to intervene. He whispers something to Jody. No, Hedwyn, you cannot be serious. Jody, I'm asking you to trust me on this one. Am I perhaps interrupting something? Say, by the by, however did you make it all this way across the sea? Didn't see you fly in. Trust is something I am loath to give away, Hedwyn, but you have set our course thus far, and I have followed. So do as you must. The Sandalwood had better have an explanation for this. Jody storms off, and Hedwyn turns to you. What's your take on this? What's your take on this one, my friend? Our informant wants someone for each mask. I hadn't expected to run into a harp, yet here she is. What are you getting from her? You turn your attention to Pamitha, who has been watching with amused interest. Ah, a reader, are you? Pleasure to make your acquaintance, darling. Well, here I am. Gaze intently all you like, and tell your comrade there the truth, why don't you? You sense she is conflicted about something, though you do not know what. You also sense, however, that her motives here and now are earnest. Commend you for reading every line. Yeah, reading every line's like the fun part. Like, why bother streaming Pyre if you're not gonna like read the lines and do the voices and that kind of stuff? It was like, that's the fun part. That's the fun, cool part of the game. So, initial impression, but you do not. She seems all right. She's nice. You tell Hedwyn that you think the group should take its chances with Pamitha and take her at her word. My thoughts as well. I think and hope Jody will come around. He then turns to Pamitha. I'm Hedwyn. Will accept your offer on 2 conditions, if you'll hear me out. Conditions? Why? Sure, I love a good condition or 2. First, after we're finished here tonight, you come along and make sure your hot-blood sister and her friends don't give us any trouble when we're headed out. Second, you'll have to find a way to get along with Jody, whom you met earlier. Yeah, so maybe the next game, not FF9 right away, we'll see. You know, FF9 definitely, even if it's a lot of reading, if it's more reading, is also going to be more gameplay, and there will be longer stretches of gameplay. The gameplay kind of happens in short bursts in Pyre, so, you know, the stream doesn't have to be all reading all the time, even though it will still be a lot of reading, so maybe it's fine. What game would be the worst to read all of them? Before they patched it, Disco Elysium. Before it had the voice acting. Is my answer. Brilliant. I had no plans to stick around here anyway. As for your demon friend, no doubt. We'll get on famously. Now, I don't suppose you have an extra set of raiments I could use, because I think the rite is getting started. You look up and see that she is right. Bid her welcome.
I thought for sure the stars would have eluded you by now. Yet here you are, somehow, upon the nest of Triesta.
Or Triesta.
And you've swelled the ranks
I went with
of your
Trista because that's the like hub city of Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2.
One from the Pyre Hearts, no less. And one who seeks the favor of the adversaries whom you'll imminently face.
Oh yeah, Pentiment would probably be rough.
Winged terrors, as you soon shall see.
But also it was fun. I watched, I hung out with Cats Please while she played that, and she was doing a good job with the voices and stuff, and it was a good time. She looks cool. I don't know. There are definitely games that just like lots and lots of text. It's like, I don't know. Some of the Trails games might be really hard to read if you want to commit to like reading the books out loud. Like if you're gonna read all that optional text. From a distance, you observe Pamitha, now clad in Nightwing's raiments. Head towards your adversaries in the rights. You. What sort of heathen harp would dare take wing against us? Your new companion then loosens the binding of her mask. Hello there, Tamitha. Tamitha's blood sister stares back at her a while before responding. What in the saint's name are you doing here? With them? Doubtless come to dig your talons in my back again. No, sister. I have come to have a word with you. Save it. I can't help but share your poisoned blood, but I shan't ever count on you, my sister. You expect me to believe that you came all this way for talk? You waste your time as ever. What's life if not a waste of time, dear sister? Give me a chance, why don't you? What do you even have to lose anymore? Besides, I've come a long way. Silence! I shan't have come here and have time to talk as long since past. If only you could see yourself again consorting with the enemies. Fine, then savor this defeat. But I warn you, stay away from me. Tamitha says nothing more to her blood sister, turns away again. Okie dokie. Tamitha gets your attention. Listen to me, reader darling. The rest of you are ill-equipped for navigating this place. Let me conduct the rite on your behalf. With my rings, will bring you victory. Dear lady, your words ring true. This knight is flattered that you have not eaten him, as is the tendency among your kind. This knight hereby volunteers his post in the triumvirate for thee. Sir Gilman refuses to participate in the rites this night so that Tamitha can face her sister. You observe the treacherous terrain. Tamitha would be better suited right here than the rest of you. Okay. She's in. Other birds in.
Strive for freedom.
Do I have a thing to give you? No, I do not. Okay. Can I take any of your stuff? What do you have, buddy? Across after me, vanish the adversary bears immediately. Okay, yeah. You're cool. This is yours now. Welcome to the team. Boom, you're in. Why? I thought you'd never why? I thought you'd never ask there, darling. I accept. If the little bird is going to conduct the rites for us, then I shall not. You didn't have a chance. Anyway, Jody, you're on the bench forever. Fun fact, Darling is one of my go-to pet names for Tony. It was like, you know, I like Darling, but it started ironically because in Digimon Ghost Game, Jellymon calls her tamer Darling a bunch. And we watched that early on when we started dating. I started doing it ironically, and then it became very unironically, and now it's just the thing. So promises to do the best against Tamitha. Yeah, good job, buddy. Oh, difficult choice. It's always. Huh? Oh. Oh yeah? You got it, sister.
It is done.
Come then, sister. Perhaps when we are finished here, you'll spare a moment of your time. I shan't be tricked by you again, Tamitha. How poetic that we meet here in the downside. I can think of nowhere else where I would rather see you rot for what you did to our people and to me. Tamitha seems to sense your presence and it catches your attention. Hello there, reader, darling. If I'm to be at your mercy in all this, I'd like very much if you could minimize how often I'm allowed to wallow in a state of banishment. Quickly, let me show you what we sisters of the high-wing remnants can do. Press X to fly until stamina is
Put
defeated.
yourself amidst a feud between two sisters? That
Yeah,
seems
fine.
entirely unwise. Even for you. Tread lightly around that exiled Tamitha. Her kind's all but forgotten Saint Triesta's grace. Down goes
Okay.
that one.
What's the pet name tier list? That I say or I prefer to be called? Because those are different lists. See, darling, we harps. We're not so bad. Now I suppose we'd better get to work, hmm? Just don't go underestimating Tamitha over there. I trust you'll do the best you can. To the skies, sister! Talon formation. I don't know what they were doing distracted with her over there. Tizo, was it? Tell me something. You know how to fly? Tizo was rather proud of his ability to flutter, as a matter of fact. Then listen up. My blood sister is here. She'll swoop right past you if you're careless. But we harps simply cannot get much altitude down here. So, if she goes to the unfair tricks, just jump for it and catch her in the act. She always hated when I used to do that to her. Okay, block flying adversaries square.
One careless step. One false move. Oh. Unfortunate.
I'm just trying to block flying people and they keep jumping in the pit.
Close to call who shall prevail as yet. Who? How careless. Rookie
What's our boy?
plunged into their pyre.
What are some of your weird pet names you see on that list?
I wonder, shall the Nightwings press their luck? Bask in the purifying flame. A banishment.
Dude, they just can't play. They're so bad.
Ah, yes.
Do you want for boyfriends or girlfriends first? Just give me the best you got. I don't think pet names should be for one or the other. Damn you, Pamitha. You are no true Thin. To think that you had the gall to call me sister still, after everything you wrought upon us. I hate to break it to you, Tamitha, but I don't think my actions, however much they hurt you, had any effect on our familiar status. Look, I know I wronged you. That's why I'm here. You don't know my side of the story. Your side of the story? If I wanted to hear more lies and deceptions, I ought to ask the Commonwealth to stay my sentence for a while. Well, if you come all this way to face me, Pamitha, then come and do it. You and me. You think you see Pamitha shake her head. Everyone, stay back. Prevail over Tamitha. Okay.
What is it those two think they're doing?
Oh, I did not prevail over Tamitha.
Are not the
Oh, yeah, I
place
did.
to settle petty scores. Oh,
Oh, I did not. She fucked me up. Never mind. I'm the best.
And it is done.
She had so many chances to
Do
score.
you know who prevailed? Their hapless adversaries stood no chance. The ceremony is complete.
You Commonwealth filth! Only through that traitor's help could you have beaten us. You postpone the coming of our liberty, but we are ever patient, and our sisters on the other side shall have their day with or without my aid. Tamitha, please, wait. You found good company there, Pamitha. May you wither here with them. I hope sincerely we shan't ever meet again. Pamitha stands motionless as her blood sister departs. Tizo is trying to let Pamitha know the others are returning to the wagon. Okay, not even gonna read those out loud. Those are bad and you're reading a dumb article. Sure. I don't see why not.
The 8 scribes bless us with their ways.
Also, I think it's weird to use like an article for pet names to find a pet name. They just kind of happen. Do one ironically and then let it be real. Aw, small. Thank you, thank you. How are you today? Double jump. Why didn't I take the double jump? Oh, because I don't want him banished. I don't care about my aura at all. Sure. We just want this. Very excellent. You bought concert tickets. Yeah, to the Glass Animals concert. I saw you talking about it, but I was like working and busy and stuff, and I'm sorry I did not reply about it, but good shit. I'm excited for you.
Until the stars align.
Okay. We're going to get through the dialogue. Next time I have the chance, we're going to stop Pyre, and that will be it for Pyre, because I'm tired reading. After vanquishing the essence with ease, you and the others return to the wagon to consider your next move, and how best to integrate Pamitha into the group. Don't worry, I won't be staying any longer than it takes. I like my fresh air, so I can sleep up on the roof. I trust the rites will cause my path and Tamitha's to cross again before long. You're welcome. You're welcome with us for now, Pamitha. Trust is what got us here, isn't it, Ruki? But Ruki does not seem to hear the question. He has been rather quiet since the first encountering of the new guest. Pamitha shoots him one of her smiles. He stammers something about having to check the wagon's wheels again. He runs off. During the discussion, the minstrel pulls you aside. Reader, I ask a moment of your time outside. There's something I may ask we go here in Black Basin, reader. By your leave, of course, and provided the stars allow it. Would you look upon them for us, please? Yeah. Jeez, well, that fucking sucks. The Glade of Lu? Directly due west, then. It is, just as my client indicated. This client of yours, our informant, Sandalwood, he has entrusted us with this wagon, this quest. Why? What does he want from us? You may ask him yourself. He awaits us, somewhere in the waking wood due west. How do we find him? He shall find us. It seems you will soon meet Sandalwood. At dawn, you shall have to cross a single narrow path leading west, where he supposedly awaits. Okay, that will be our Pyre journey for the day. So we're gonna go exit campaign. Yes. go full screen for a sec while I do the moving stuff around. Boop. Quit Pyre. And anyone want to redeem the spike volleyball thing? I'm gonna do it anyway, so you can save your channel points. But you know, last call. Okay, well, thank you, Botlet. I was being sarcastic because I was already going to play anyway. But you know, I'll put a prediction up, so hopefully you can win all those back. Probably bet against me. I'm not very good at this game. Spike volleyball play. We gotta move the camera because that's not where we want to be for spike volleyball. So you guys see the court, and we want to change game capture to spike volleyball. And we're gonna go back over here. I'm gonna go manage the reward queue. I'm going to mark it as complete because we're doing it. He has, but you know, doesn't mean I can't do it again. I did adjust the settings on that Future Realm Corp, so it is less spammable now. Sorry, not sorry. Start prediction. Do we win? Previous prediction. Yeah. Oh. Yes. No. We'll give it 2 minutes. Why not? Do we win? Start prediction. Okay. But we will be checking in on our spike volleyball season, our career mode. I spilled water all over myself. Go career mode. Is the audio okay? I think this game's a little louder than Pyre, but maybe that's okay. I don't think it matters too much. Right, hopefully. Everyone get your bets. I'm totally going to win. So vote with confidence. Do we have no one betting? Did I do something wrong? Oh, okay, there we go. Did somebody take the no odds for one more? Okay, or one money. That's fucked up. You're gonna take all of them for one marble. Okay, I have never wanted to win a game of spike volleyball more than this one. Small, this one's for you. Do you want to edit our formation? I'll let you have some coaching control. We got Page Squad. We got Delphine. We got these others that are just kind of here. Oh, our libero's good. We got an opposite of 66, but that's worse. A 65 setter. I thought we just recruited somebody who sucked. 66 setter. Our setter's a 67 and part of the Page Squad. Okay, we're just gonna start with rotation 1. We're not gonna change any of this stuff. We're just gonna start. I totally remember how to play. Totally gonna crush it. We're in Japan, playing against Turkey. Okay. Honestly, maybe it's just this court, but it looks better than I remember. Oh, they're just all over the place. Ooh! the fuck? Okay, I don't remember how to receive, I guess. What the fuck was that? Spike volleyball? Piece of shit game? I praised you last time. Ooh, she just fucked us up. I had no shot. Oh, that was a high-ass set. Okay, the game broke in my favor that time. We never make use of time. I don't think Haikyuu has as many psychic powers as this game does. Turkey sucks shit, apparently. Bad at volleyball. Ah, it was a block. I thought I was going. Okay. Easy. Fucking them up. Turkey's a very good sandwich meat. And a pretty okay, like, on its own meat. Oh god. Jeez, no chance. We're fucking them up. Oh, we're gonna get it. Damn. We're still gonna win. Don't worry about it. We're up by 4. That's a good lead. What the fuck, setter? What are you doing? Run to the ball. Fuck. I don't know what's happening. I'm falling apart. I'm sorry. Oh, I forgot how serving works. Oh, okay, okay, we take those. We take those. Heck of a rally. Whew. Okay. Damn. It's alright, we only need 3. 3 more and we got this. Okay. We got there. Game 1. What if I just paid out for game 1 and then put another one up? That's not fair. It's the set. It's whether we win the set. That was probably out if I didn't receive it. We just give them all to Delphine. She'll score eventually. Oh, that was a heck of a cross. I'm glad it did not make it over. She tried. I'm glad I missed. Ooh, we take those off of the net. We're crushing it. Right to the Ribeiro for some reason. Oh, that was so out. Should not have received there. Okay. That was weird. Their set are set, and they didn't do anything about it. Oh, that was so out. I just instinctively hit the receive button, and sometimes it's very bad to do that. Oh, good block. They tried. They got a hand on it. Delphine's a monster. She's so good. She's like by far my best player. By that I mean she has the same imaginary score everyone else does. But Small, how you feeling about your points? As we're 10-2. You're 1 point that you're going to win, but at least not lose the points you got. As we are crushing them. I don't know what happened. You know what I haven't tried to do today? Set it up. Not from here, I'm not gonna, but... Next time it looks like it's a even half decent idea. Oh, that was a heck of a quick. Okay, that was not a good time to do the dump. I knew that, and I did it anyway. I don't know how I faulted there. Alright, let's just dump the ball. It's easy. Bet them to make sure they stay in the economy. Uh-huh. How kind of you. Set the ball. Okay, they're starting to come back. I'm starting to choke. I think they just try to do a dump, and dumps are just broken and don't work in this game. I don't understand why sometimes they just don't go to where the ball is. I don't have control over that. I'm gonna win off a dump. I just wish I had the option to like move my people around on purpose. Okay, never mind. We went off the Delphine shot like we fucking always do, baby. Alright, let me choose prediction outcome. Choose outcome. Yes, we do win. Congrats on your marble. Don't show this again. Complete prediction. I'm sorry that my chat is full of cowards. Oh, you want a compliment for Smallgate? Smallgate's a fucking winner. And brave and willing to bet. Willing to put their money on the line, just like Butlet is. They aren't cowards. They aren't ashamed. They don't expect me to lose. They're supportive. I'm gonna use my compliment to shit on you instead of really compliment them. That counts still. Small, do you feel complimented? You say yes, then it counts. Yeah, okay, good. Then compliment complete, stream complete. I had a good time. I hope all of you had a good time. I'm gonna put it back into this one for a sec. Here to support. Yeah. Honestly, I love support. I love people who support things, and me especially, but support things in general. Yeah, so thanks everyone for coming. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Pyre was fun. I had a lot of reading. Good time. We met some new friends. Spike volleyball was fun. We won a game. We're doing well. We like figuring it out. I kind of know what's going. Cool and humble streamer. That's my motto. I'm going to put that in my tags. Cool and humble. Thanks for the stream. Have an awesome day and night, everyone. Yeah. I think night all around, other than UEGB. Yeah. I think night all around. I don't remember exactly where Future Corps is, but I remember the time zone at least. So yeah. Thanks everyone for coming. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks everyone for participating in chat. Thanks everyone for watching. I'm going to do the thing where I go try to find somebody to raid. Because actually, last time I stayed and watched that cool girl play the entirety of the end of Bastion. Oh, I was like, oh cool, somebody is playing Pyre. But no, it is me who forgot to change her category. When we played Spike Volleyball. New to the Bastion. Oh, how about let's go raid Taco. Taco's streaming more in daytime time. Taco normally not the biggest raid fan or whatever, but you guys are cool and go be cool and don't give him spoilers and shit. That's the main reason that he's, not always into that. Raid channel. Taco. Oop. Because they're cool. He's cool and go watch. He's playing the original Final Fantasy. Heads up, so if you're like trying to stay completely blind on Final Fantasy in general to play these new games, then like warning, I guess, but also why would you do that? You're playing the sequels to a game you didn't play. You should play the original Final Fantasy 7. So yeah, thanks everyone. Wait, I didn't use unraid. I tried to close this stupid thing, you piece of shit. Oh god. Some of the like streamer dashboard stuff kind of fucking sucks. Raid ready in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye bye. Goodbye, everyone. If you successfully raid Taco Bar.